Select either the adult or junior questions here.
Yep. Eddie's on the HDMI now.
Okay, you've chosen to answer the adult questions. There are 15 of them between you and $1 million. Let's get you up to the first milestone as quickly as possible. Here's the first question for $100.
It's just a lively stage dance involving high kick, tin can, tin, toucan, hippie can.
A correct answer to kick off with. Well done. Take a look at question 2. It's for $200.
Starring George Carpenter, Mr. T was which 80s US TV series? D Team, B Team, C Team, D Team, FTWDK Team.
Well done. It's the correct answer. The next question is worth $300. Here it comes.
Abbreviated to TM is what meditation? Transferential, transformative, transcendental, maybe transcendental.
That's right. Well done. Okay, the next question is for $500. Take a look.
Okay. Which businessman led the syndicate that won the '83 America's Cup? Kerry Packer, John Elliott, Alan Bond, Rupert Murdoch. Now that'd be Alan Bond.
Well done. That's right. You are one question away from your first milestone. Get this right and you'll be guaranteed $1,000.
Cl is the symbol of which chemical element? Cobalt, calcium, chlorine, powder, epichlorine.
That's good. It's the
Now
right
Eddie
answer.
takes over for the next 10.
Great. You are guaranteed a check for $1,000, but I don't want you to give up just yet. Let's shake things up a bit now by introducing a few pictures into the questions. A brand new experience for this special Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You might as well play the next question. It's worth $2,000.
Okay.
Scurvy is caused by the lack of which vitamin in the diet? A, B, C,
Maybe
D.
vitamin C.
Excellent. You've just won yourself $2,000. You're up to question 7. It's worth $4,000. You don't have to play, but here comes the question.
Okay, 4,000.
Ingvar Kamprad founded the chain of homeware stores in which country? Sweden, Germany, Denmark, Belgium.
Maybe Sweden. Let's talk first
That's
question,
right,
the British
well done.
version, actually, of who is the main picture, which is actually Ingvar Kamprad. And EA was the village he was raised.
The next question is worth
Flat bird.
$8,000, but you'll drop $3,000 if you get it wrong. Here
Okay.
it comes. Austria shares the Tyrol region with which other country? Germany, Italy, Slovenia,
Maybe
Switzerland.
Italiano.
Well done, that's right. We're starting to play for some serious money now. This question is worth $16,000, but if you get it wrong, you'll lose $7,000.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
16,000.
Which city is the capital of Syria? Damascus, Amman, Beirut,
That'd
Baghdad.
be Damascus.
Fantastic.
Amman, Jordan,
That's the
Beirut,
correct
and
answer.
Lebanon, Baghdad, Iraq.
Okay, this is where you can guarantee yourself $32,000. Of course, if you get it wrong, you'll drop back to just $1,000. Take as long as you need. Here comes the question.
32,000.
Which of these countries was granted its independence from France in 1962? Tunisia, Libya, Algeria,
That'd
Morocco.
be Algeria, which known as French Algeria.
Congratulations. That is the right answer. You're doing very, very well. Fantastic. I can now write you out a check for $32,000 guaranteed. It's picture questions all the way now. You might as well have a go at question number 11. For $64,000, you've got nothing to lose, and here it comes.
Okay, 64. Now Eddie gets this fate of mine looking for. So.
This US president suffered from whose disease? Addison's, Crohn's, Hansen's, Parkinson's.
Jake is there from Addison's disease, which is an issue, I think some
well done, you're right.
pigmentation actually, and Addison's causes a bounce that. That's why JFK for this portrait. He's got like that, looks like a swelled cheek.
This question is
That's
worth $125,000. There's no time limit. Here it comes.
Syndrome, interesting. Okay.
Released in 1989, what is the name of this Australian pop singer's second album? Enjoy Yourself, Impossible Princess, Let's Get to It, Rhythm of Love.
Second album was Enjoy Yourself. Yep.
You have just
won. That's kind of I think that's the first 4 albums she did actually. I think it's because it was the first album that she did, so...
Right, you've done brilliantly so far. The next question is number 13 out of 15. It is worth $250,000. We're talking about some huge sums of money here, $250,000. So make sure you take your time and think carefully before you answer.
It's $250.
What is the name of the famous painting? The Warning, The Scream, The Surprise, The Shout.
Headphone launches the screen. It's
that is the right answer. You are playing superbly.
That is it. She did lay him down as well.
Okay, you are now just 2 questions away from becoming a virtual millionaire. If you get this question wrong, you will drop all the way back to $32,000. You're playing for serious amounts of money now, so be very, very careful. Here comes question number 14.
Okay.
On January 1, 2002, this currency officially replaced those of how many European Union countries? 10, 12, 14, 16.
That'd be a dozen countries the euro replaced.
You've just won $500,000.
That's just because it's 1 in 79 now for this game. Similar to the UK. We're making a save for the image. It's going to be Howard Keel to be Brigadier.
Well, congratulations. You have played a magnificent game so far. 14 questions correct, so just 1 more to win $1 million. I've got to remind you that if you get it wrong, you would drop a mammoth $468,000. Hardly bears thinking about that.
But that's
so
what picture's going to be Howard Keel
very
became
best of luck.
the Brigadier.
This is a view across which Middle Eastern city? Amman, Baghdad, Cairo,
That'd
Damascus.
be Baghdad, Iraq. That's actually I think the green zone actually.
You had $500,000 and you risked it to go for $1 million. I can tell you, it's the right answer!
Denmark seems to be seen as the first issue.
You are a virtual millionaire. You played a magnificent game and answered all 15 questions correctly. Well
Joker
done.
number 151 for this game. So my first actually with the HDMI
well
capture
done,
card.
and
This was the
thanks for playing
last
the
one I have on
family
phone
picture
actually.
edition
So,
of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
yeah, I mean, Ed McGuire is kind of lacking in enthusiasm compared to Tyrant. So once the first issue still up at 157. So. That being said, thanks for watching.